Hello everyone. Hi, I'm Ananya Shetty and welcome back to my channel to help you create the life that you want and to become the best version of yourself. So if you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notification. Also follow me on Instagram at Ananya Shetty Official for regular updates. And if you haven't hit the bell icon, I insist you go and hit the bell icon. If not, you will miss out on all the new videos that I upload every single week. Of late, due to too many things on my plate, staying up late in the night has become my new routine. To add to it, I'm not being able to sleep early soon too. I take significant amount of time to finally fall asleep after tossing and turning, due to which I have difficult morning as far as waking up is concerned. This has taken serious toll on me, like waking up tired, feeling exhausted, lack of enthusiasm, productivity, emotional balance, and weight gain. Research says that lack of sleep also leads to depression, anxiety, hair loss, heart issues, and the list goes on. Getting a good night's sleep seems like an impossible task when you're wide awake at 3 a.m. But the reality is you have much more control over the quality of your sleep than you probably realize. To cut the long story short, I genuinely felt I needed to make a lifestyle change before it gets too bad, which is why I did what I do best: research. I started reading everything I needed to know about the good night's sleep. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 ways that will help you get a good night's sleep. Do not forget to watch till the end for the bonus tip. So let's get started. Keep in sync with body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Try to sleep and get up at the same time. This helps your body set the internal clock and optimizes the quality of your sleep. Choose a bedtime when you normally feel tired instead of hitting the bed and then struggling to fall asleep. Research says that if you're getting enough sleep, you don't require an alarm clock to wake up. And if it requires an alarm clock to wake you up, then clearly you need an earlier bedtime. Avoid exposure to light before bed. Melatonin, often referred to as sleep hormone, is a central part of body's sleep-wake cycle. It is controlled by the exposure of light. If you really have to use your phone or laptop before bed, check in your phone if it has a night mode setting. This will help you shift from the blue light to the red or yellow tone. Turn your screen brightness down as low as you can and use the night setting for reading. This makes text appears as white letters on black screen instead of vice versa. Also, keep your phone on do not disturb mode and avoid checking your notification and emails right before bed. Avoid reading anything stressful like news or Facebook feed. Exercise during the day. The more vigorously you exercise, the more powerful the sleep benefits. But even light exercise such as walking for just 10 minutes a day improves sleep quality. It can take several months of regular activity before you experience the full sleep promoting effects. So be patient and focus on building an exercise habit that sticks. If you want to know how to make exercise part of your everyday routine, I would highly recommend to watch one of my videos where I've shared foolproof tips and tricks. I'll drop the link in the description box below. Do have a look. Exercise speeds up your metabolism, elevates body temperature, and stimulates hormones such as cortisol. Exercising too close to your bedtime can interfere with sleep. Try to finish your moderate or vigorous exercises at least 2 to 3 hours before your bedtime. In spite of that, if you're still finding difficult to fall asleep, then I insist that you move your workout a little more earlier. Low impact exercises such as yoga or gentle stretching in the evening can help promote sleep. Be smart with what you eat and drink. Avoid caffeine and nicotine. You might be surprised to know that caffeine can cause sleep problems up to 10 to 12 hours after drinking it. Similarly, smoking is another stimulant that disrupt your sleep, especially if you smoke before the bedtime. Avoid big meals at night. Try to make dinner time earlier in the evening and avoid heavy, rich food within 2 hours of bed. Spicy or acidic food can cause stomach trouble and heartburn. Avoid the intake of too much liquid before bed. This might lead to frequent bathroom visits throughout the night. Create a bedtime routine. This one is my personal favorite. A peaceful bedtime routine sends a powerful signal to your brain that it's time to wind up and let go of all the stress. Practicing a relaxation technique like meditation, taking a lukewarm bath, dimming the lights, listening to music, reading a book, or if you're a non-reader, listen to an audiobook. If there are too many thoughts running in your head, then pick up your journal and dump all your thoughts there. This will help you feel lighter and aids you to fall asleep. Avoid distractions. The ability to clear your head at night is directly proportional to your daytime habits. The more overestimated your brain is during the day, harder it is for it to unwind and relax. If you're constantly interrupting tasks during the day to check your phone, emails, or social media, then when it comes to getting to sleep at night, it becomes difficult to unwind as your brain is so accustomed to seeking fresh stimulation. Make it a habit to reduce distractions during the day by allocating specific times to check on social media and messages and to try to focus on one task at a time. This will help you calm your mind during your bedtime. Practice deep breathing technique. Breathing from your belly rather than your chest help you increases relaxation, lowers your heart rate and reduces stress, which will help you drift off to sleep. Lay down in bed and close your eyes. Put one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. As you breathe in through your nose, the hand on your stomach should raise. The hand on your chest should move very little. Exhale through your mouth, pushing out as much air as you can while contracting your abdominal muscles. The hand on your stomach should move in as you exhale, but the other hand should move very little. Continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you inhale and exhale, focus on the breath and slowly you will drift off to sleep. Keep your room dark, cool and quiet. Sometimes even a small change in the environment can make huge difference in the quality of your sleep. If you're someone who wants your room to be pitch dark to fall asleep, use blackout curtains. Most people sleep well in cool temperatures, something close to 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius with adequate ventilation. A bedroom which is too cold or too hot can always interfere with the quality of your sleep. And if there are disturbances due to noises from your neighborhood or traffic, you can always use earplugs, they come handy. Choose a comfortable bedding. A comfortable mattress with the soft covers and cozy blankets are the investment that you make which are directly responsible for the productivity during your day. If you often wake up to sore back or aching neck, then it's high time you look at the level of bedding firmness or the foam toppers or the pillows that provide support to your neck. Restrict your bed for sleeping. I know it's extremely tempting to carry your work, your food, your gadgets, your phone, and sometimes even watch TV from your bed. However, if you're willing to have a good night's sleep, you restrict your bed only to sleeping. By doing so, your brain will associate bed with just sleep and it'll be easier for it to wind up every time you hit the bed. Well, we have come to the end, so ready for the bonus step? If you have done all of this and still not being able to fall asleep, just get up from your bed, come out and do something absolutely boring, like maybe folding the clothes or listening to a boring audio. So when you return back to bed, you're more likely to fall asleep. However, if you're suffering from insomnia, the ideal thing to do is get help from an expert and look into the matter on priority. We all have that one person in our life who sleeps off in 2 minutes the moment he or she hits the bed. Why we all wish, how I wish it was me. Let's face it, not all of us are so fortunate. So these were my top 10 tips that help you fall asleep and also sleep well. I hope this video was of some help. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please do subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't done yet. Also, let me know in the comment section one tip that you found so relevant to you. I would love to have a look at it. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.